Hey, it's Blivio here. You are watching This Land Is My Land, Episode 1. No, this is Episode 7. So I'm saying Episode 1 because I'm restarting. This is the third time I've restarted. I'm kind of practicing getting a more fast-paced stream. What's up, Caesar? Welcome to the stream. Okay, so I'm starting a new beginning here. And you pick your name, of course, and then you pick a starting animal. I don't know if it's like a spirit animal or like a star sign animal or what it is. But they each have like a perk to them. Okay, I think it's different like every time. Because I swear yesterday this was like a bunch of things. Yeah. Interesting. So I'm just gonna look through all of them and see what the best perk is. Like last time the salmon was like carrying extra weight, and then you had less stamina. Jeez, that's actually a really good one. I'm gonna re-roll, I think. And just exit to main menu. I don't know if it works that way, or if like it just depends on which day you start your resistance, or what the deal is. But those were definitely different than the last time I started a resistance. Okay, so I guess the start of the game is some prisoners talking about a character, and that character happens to be you. So the great warrior's name is Blivio, of course. And these look to be the same as they just were. So it may have something to do with the time you do it. Like you start your game. I don't know. Maybe the day of the week or something to it. But anyway, I don't like many of these. I might just pick something simple that gives me some points to start out with. Or some warriors. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with the otter and just get a bunch of points to start out. And I like to start out far from the frontier, just to kind of build up before I have to worry about a whole lot of settlers bothering me. Oh man, you can hear my game playing. Let me do some adjustments here. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. So this game is a stealth-based game, and it's open world. And you're a Native American who's experiencing some Europeans encroaching on your land, and you intimidate them and even kill them to get them off your land. And the game is called This Land Is My Land. Testing 1 2. Okay, I think I fixed my mic. It was like less sensitive earlier, and now it's working how I normally have it. Our escape was quite rushed. I had to leave without a weapon. Good thing I found some wood along the roadside. Now I have all I need to craft a wooden bow and arrows. How long has it been since I've been crafting on my own? It's okay, I have an objective here. Craft a wooden bow and arrows. And you just need to make one wooden bow and one arrow. It's actually 5 arrows that come out per set, but that's one set of arrows. I'll press tab to go to the crafting menu, and I start out with 5 flax and 12 wood. When you hit the crafting menu, that was my inventory. So to make a wooden bow, I need 7 wood and 5 flax. So let's go ahead and craft that. And alright, no problem, Caesar. Thanks for jumping in, and you know, take it easy. So I just need 5 wood to make 5 arrows, and I've got that. This small amount of arrows will not be enough for proper resistance. I need more. I must look for a young hickory. And this little screen here is very similar to Metal Gear Solid. I thought that was really cool. They would give you a little tutorial here. Whoa. Okay. Did the roll. Now I'm doing sneak. And Q switches the camera side. And then enter on the keypad will go into first person. Okay. It looks like you can't really control your camera while this menu's up, so let's close that. And we need to gather more wood. It's got them highlighted with these little nav beacons. There's a lot more than just those young hickory plants you can get. There's Buck Brush, which is used to make a healing item. Hold 2 to open usable items selector. I haven't done much with that in the game, but that is a quick way to get to your potions and stuff. I normally press 1 to get to weapons. Right. I need 1 more wood. Okay, open 1, and you can have different types of arrows on some of your bows. It's not efficient to gather all these resources on my own, especially if I wish to build new camps and expand my territory. It would be a good idea to send some warriors to gather flax. Alright, so here's flax right here, but as he says, I shouldn't do it all on my own. And this is another reason that's prompted me to restart, is you can really do a lot with your people and your tribes or camps or whatever you call them. You press tab and it brings up the map and these menus, but if you zoom in, you'll see we start out with this one territory, Tihonpek. Okay, I've got 3 warriors here, and if I click the town, there's some icons. But what we want to do is send them to gather, because that's what the tutorial's telling us to do. So we'll send 2 guys out, and they don't need horses, because I mean we just saw that flax is like everywhere. And we'll go ahead and equip them. They don't even need weapons because they can just walk around and pick it up, and we'll just send them out there. So while my warriors are gathering the most important resource, or at least for now, I can spend time setting up crafting and gathering orders, things my warriors can work on later. There are many more important things to do, but without resources we won't be able to continue our resistance. Alright. So what he's saying here is that not only can you send them off to get particular items, but you can kind of queue up jobs for them to do in your camps. So let's just go to camp now, since we're going to be barking a lot of orders out here. This is a pretty developed camp. It's got a stable, a few horses, and let's go ahead and make some orders now. If you press E, you'll see your skills. The one thing you can do is while you issue orders, you can smoke herbs to increase the flow of time, and often you'll see your tribe mates here smoking herbs around the campfire. And if you do that and just kind of look around, you'll see everybody's kind of moving at a faster pace there. So what I'm going to do is start issuing orders to the town. So you can see these 2 warriors are out gathering flax like I asked them to do. But that was just the gather command. But to do an order, I could say, you know, gather flax. And let's just say I want 10 of them to always be on hand, or to at least have that be their goal. So if I hit confirm, then I've done that. I've told them to just gather 10 flax whenever they got time. So he says, I lost my horse a long time ago. It seems I need to find a new partner for the long journey ahead. Any of these tame horses could be mine. Which one shall I choose? Alright. They both look virtually the same, but the cool thing about this game is it's a game, and when you pick the horse with the make bond key, you get to customize it. So I've already decided I like the full black hair and the black, like, horse hair, whatever you call that, and tail. That just looks pretty cool to me. And the saddle, I like this white or kind of cream color and black pattern. But there are a lot of different choices. You can get different colored horses. This one's kind of neat, but I like this one better. This one has kind of like spots and stuff. But anyway, yeah, you can trick this thing out however you want it to be. And you also get to paint the horses. And I just go with this white design here. And then you need to name your horse. I like to name my horse Aggro. From the game Shadow of the Colossus, you have a horse companion in that game, and its name is Aggro. Okay, so we'll confirm that. And now you have the skill selector menu telling you about here. You just hold E to bring that up. We just talked about that. Okay. Recently rescued warrior says, Chief, the bastards who jailed me broke up and burned my old camp. It lies just a short distance from here. My camp loot was hidden well. I doubt they found it. You must go and look for it. I collected a lot of useful items. Alright, cool. So he's going to want us to get on this horse and go get his stuff. But I wasn't finished issuing orders here. Because not only can you make them gather flax, but you can make them gather wood. And I normally just select 10 of everything, but we're going to say 15, because wood is used for a lot of different things. Alright. So that can make bows, and it can make arrows, which is good. And then we probably want some healing to go down. So we'll gather these buckbrush leaves, and we'll just try to keep 10 of those. And not only can you make them gather, but you can make them use those materials to craft things. So I just mentioned that you can use the flax and wood to make bows. I'm going to set up an order for them to try to keep 2 bows on hand. And of course arrows. Wooden arrows. Okay, I'm going to say 15 of those too. Now we can make the buckbrush tea. And we'll want to collect some boar pelts. Those are needed. But before that, we'll make them make rope. You can use flax to make rope. Alright. Okay. And then I was saying I would have them gather boar pelts. So the first upgrade to a camp, this camp's already semi-upgraded, so it requires different things, but normally you need 10 boar pelts, 10 wood, and 10 rope to upgrade your camp. I'll have them gather those boar pelts, make the rope, gather the wood, and they'll be all set to upgrade a town eventually. Okay. I also want them to collect stone. This is a very useful item for crafting stun arrows, which don't kill the enemy, they just knock them out. And I really enjoy having a good quantity of those on hand. Alright. So anyway, now that I have issued some orders, I'm going to head out and go pick up those items that guy was telling me about. Oof. Alright, looks like we're 300 meters away and some change. One cool thing is if you right click, it puts a big square around it, and if you press caps lock, your character will just auto travel to that location. That's very cool. I haven't seen that in many games of this graphic quality and with these kind of mechanics. Where did that animal go? It's where I just saw like a goat or something, or deer. Anyway, looks like we scared him away. We'll go back to enabling auto travel. There's a bunch of deer. Okay, okay. Let's see if we can nab one. Okay, well, we got that one. I don't know if that's the one I shot a bunch of times or not. I can't really tell because you can't pick up your arrows when you make the basic wooden arrows. So this is a good opportunity to talk about advanced crafting. I'll get back on the horse here and line up with the objective. Hit caps lock and we'll head there automatically. And now you can press tab and you're still traveling there, but you're in the menus. So I started the game with extra skill points, and one of the things I want to unlock is the hunter's bow and these arrows. Okay, looks like we've arrived here, and looks like we found a grisly sight. Damn, this massacre is the work of Mikael, if that's even how you say that, Salivant's gang. It's their sick style. I need to interrogate Mikael and learn who the bastard that sent him. I last saw him at Mozak Woods River Bivouac. I need to go there and get the bastard's name. Okay. So we finished auto traveling, and yeah, this does not look good. So he does have some good items here. A sinew-backed bow. That's high quality. Let's go ahead and take all this stuff. And one thing I haven't used yet is the bush hideout. Oh cool, it just plops a bush down wherever you're standing. And I don't think you can reuse it. But that's awesome. Okay. I've just been using the natural ones, but now I can put my own down. Looks like we also end up having too much stuff when we pick up all this stuff. I'm gonna head over to this trusty horse here, and you have a saddlebag where you can hold just as much items as, well, I guess not. You can hold 40 items. I think your stats might be like randomized. Let's put some of this stuff on the horse so we're not so encumbered. Alright. And we can convince this camp to join our resistance. So we're going to head that way. I'm going to go back to the crafting menu. I was talking about using some of these points here. I already unlocked the wooden bow. Now I'm going to learn how to make regular arrows. And these arrows are arrows you can pick up after you fire them. And I'm going to learn how to make the stun arrows. And that's all we need for now. But just for fun, I'm going to learn how to make the... No. I was going to learn how to make the meat bait, because I thought it'd be fun to try to put out some meat in a enemy area and see if I can attract some predators to fight them. But I'll do that at a later time. I don't really need to unlock anything else yet as far as crafting recipes. So not only do you use your points for learning new recipes, but you have war paints you can use. And it's taking a second to load here. Oh, you can't access the war paint menu while mounted on a horse. Okay, so I also need to be near a camp or an outpost, and I have not yet had this camp join me. So the leader of the camp always has a question mark over his head, and you talk to him. Okay, and of course I'd want to ask him to join our fight. Oh, what? They have a requirement. Okay. They need me to have 2 camps before they will join me. It's the first time I actually seen that. But anyway, I guess we'll just head back. Alright. I do have probably enough items to make this hunter's bow. I'm going to issue some more orders. So, I want them to gather some sinew. And they'll make hunter's bows too. And then 15 regular arrows. Alright. Let's go ahead and take all this stuff and drop it in our camp. I really don't like being able to carry only 45 or 40 pounds. My other character had a lot more carry weight. Let's see here. I like this bow, but I'm not going to carry it around with me. So I'll put a lot of this stuff in there. Okay. Alright. Now I've got 20 arrows and a hunter's bow. So that's good. I need 2 camps to get that other camp to join me. So we'll go over to this outpost and just kind of unlock some outposts here. These are fast travel points, and also you're able to access your town's inventory and do things like apply war paints, which we couldn't do a second ago. So you've got some different styles you can choose from. I like the furry snake's charcoal look. And you can take off a lot of these different items. Okay. And another cool thing is there are unlockable warrior paints. I really like this one. I needed a bit more trading tokens. And there's also skills you can use to spend some of these skill points. There's, looks like 4 different skill trees. And then there's a social thing. As you do stuff in your playthrough, you gain skill points in this area. And you can use these skill points to unlock war paints and to I don't know what else actually, but anyway, there's a trading window, and I think this is kind of a multiplayer-esque aspect of the game. You can actually gather stuff and put it on this market for other players to buy. And you get these trading tokens, which you can use to buy stuff from other players. So like if I had something I wanted to sell, I would get some trading tokens, and then I can turn and go buy some stuff. One thing I do buy a lot is animal skins. Okay, so you can easily buy 4 pelts for 5 trading tokens apiece. And sometimes it's quicker to just buy those than to go gather them or get your people to gather them. Alright, so I was spending some of these points, and I do want to get some skills here. I could go straight to getting some points in the skinning perk. That would be very useful. One of these I really like is the spear. You can throw a huge throwing spear into your enemy and pick it back up. And when you get it, it like goes across your back. It looks really cool. But anyway, got 1,777 points to use. I think I am going to go with the improved chance for skinning. And I don't really have many more points now. Now let's see how we're doing on those items. So when you do a big list of orders like I did for these guys, you can save the current order list, and the next camp you get, you can just like plop this same list of orders into the other camp. But let's go over to the inventory tab and see what all we've got. Looks like so far they've crafted a wooden bow. I don't know if they made that buckbrush tea or if I found it. Oh no, that might have been from the other camp too. But anyway, looks like they haven't done a whole lot. We'll just wait for them to do some work. No real movement yet. Okay, so one more thing we can do is when you go to objectives, you can kind of see what there is to do as far as your current quests. But you can make yourself your own objectives. And I mentioned I like stun arrows, so I'm going to make an objective to craft the ingredients for 5 stun arrows. And then you go to your objectives and highlight that, and now my objective is to craft stun arrows. So I've collected 1 of the 5 wood. I'm just going to pick up everything I see along with the wood. You'll get a feel for what the different lootable plants look like just after enough time playing. But it does help to make these objectives to just highlight what you need so much quicker than just relying on your eyeballs to do it. Okay, so we've got more than enough wood, and it's stopped telling us where the hickory is at because we already have enough to make a set of enough wood at least to make a set of stone stun arrows. And I'm going to go ahead and craft some more regular arrows, and that'll drop it down to where there's enough. Well, there's still a need for hickory, and it'll highlight those again. Okay. One of your skills is to be able to call your horse over to you. You can only do that with the horse you've bonded with, and if you're more than 150 meters away from him, you won't be able to use that skill. Okay, yeah, I'm going to wait for some rocks to come up on the map, but in the meanwhile, I'm going to auto-travel to the nearest campfire. Okay, Looks like there are some rocks around, and the like 3D model for the stones are like impossible to see without activating this objective. Like I would never be able to find these without doing it this way. Like supposedly there is a stone here, but you really can't see one. And all it did was move away the marker. But yeah, I have seen things update in this game, and one thing I would like to see is bigger stone and like pictures or whatever you call it, models. I feel like it like sinks into the texturing of the grass and the ground. But anyway, I've now made enough to make those stun arrows. Alright. Looks like the objective went away. So I'll make another objective, and we'll do more than 5. And those guys got a lot of flax on them. The one thing they don't tell you is that it is quicker for you to do some things by yourself. So if I were to wait for them to get enough stone to make stun arrows and wait for them to, you know, do as many as I wanted, it would take a good while. But I could already make like 15. Alright. And to use your stun arrows, when you press the weapons button, you can change your arrow type. And these are mainly good for scoring headshots on unsuspecting or even suspecting enemies. It will knock them out. I don't know if it'll do it to an animal, but it'll definitely knock out a human. Bonk them on the head with one of those. Okay, I'm going to set back on the automatic traveling. Okay. And it's just telling you what I said about the campfires. You can travel from them to another location automatically. And not like I was doing in real time, but you can do it via loading screen. Ugh. Alright, so when you get to a campfire, you just hold F. And now you can save or rest and save and travel to different outposts, or even just unload stuff into your other outposts. Like, if I just click here and put items, I can put items in the camp. So I'll just put everything that's not my weapons in there. Alright. Okay, and we can see there is an outpost here. I've gotten good enough at the game to just charge in there and take those guys out. I'm going to do that. I don't like settlers on my land. This is my land. Let's get these guys out of here. This guy has a lot of stamina. Okay, interrogation. Killing, left mouse button, is not the only way to deal with the enemy in a close range combat situation. When you are close enough to an enemy, you can trigger interrogation by the F key. During interrogation, you can obtain useful information. Note the camp/group leader knows more than the other members. Interrogation can be resolved by killing or stunning enemy. Note, if enemy detected, you are aware of and if enemy detected you and no, if enemy detected you or aware of your presence, you can't grab him immediately. You first need to get his health down to 16%, and you can get that increased by learning skills. Okay, so we've got some useful skills here. We're not close enough. I think that guy heard it. It's almost too easy. Okay. This is literally an ambush.
I can tell you everything.
Oh, this is the leader too.
Looking for this, go check it.
Don't kill me. I can be useful. Have you heard of that Oldminster needs... Have you heard that Oldminster needs wood and will send folks to gather it? If you hadn't, please give me credit for telling you this. I definitely deserve to live.
Please, I have wife and kids, don't kill me.
There's a wife and kids, he says. Alright. We just knocked him out. And now we'll loot his body for goods. And this is a fun little thing you can do. If you hold F, it begins the intimidate function. And he does some kind of Indian ritual, or Native American ritual, and like douses him in herbs or something. But the dude wakes up all freaked out. I mean, I'd be freaked out too. And he is now useless to the cause of his people. And he'll run off and tell them, like, hey, don't go there. Those guys do weird stuff. So see you later, guy. Alright, next guy. Who do we got? Let's see if we can get this guy over here. Oh, he went inside.
Right in front of me.
Oh, shit.
Enemies right there.
Oh god, I almost died. Man, that was not how I wanted to do that situation. But oh well. I'm still here. I'm okay. Alright. Let's make some of that famous black root. Look buckbrush tea I was talking about. Okay, just go over my inventory, or you can press 2 and use that. I've got too many items on me. If my horse is nearby, I can put stuff in his saddlebag. How do I have arrows in me? They weren't shooting bows. The hell? Alright, looks like this buckbrush tea doesn't do much. Let's go. Oh. Yeah, buddy. The one cool thing you can do is you can rig their campfires and furnaces to explode. They try to light them. And my first playthrough, I didn't realize there was a function to burn the settlement down. So now I've looted everything and burned this place to the ground. Okay. The settlement is gone. Awesome, right? I did not know that for 30 hours of gameplay. But I figured it out. Okay, so we've got our camp, our outpost, and there's some more outpost camps around. I'm just gonna go to this campfire. Maybe learn a better healing potion. Alright. They've got some more skill points for that combat. More in social also. Okay, so what I want is, I think, a renewal? No. Just really care about health. Okay, well, I think I've got a lot of work to do before I can get some better potion stuff. It's a weird effect. Minus 200% tomahawk aiming. Okay, yeah, I don't think I want to unlock any items here. Over to skills. Is there anything I need to get here? With the spyglass, but I haven't really needed to use that yet. Probably get bow accuracy when I get some more points. Oh shit, that's a bear. I wonder what happens if I hit a bear in the head with a stun arrow. Try it. Okay. Apparently this is a very mild-mannered bear. He didn't like that, I don't think. You're hunting. Oh, hey, look, we're coming up on another settlement. Go ahead and get that place too. They're building this place. I think not, you guys. He's killing my people.
Please don't kill me. My leader is there. Please leave me alone.
That guy's sleeping in a not even built building. Okay. There's a tent back there.
Right in front of me. I can be useful. Here, go and take. That's all I have. Please leave me alone.
Who the hell is shooting? Oh!
Bastard, where are you? Show yourself. I can be useful. I can be useful. Look, there's my friend. Please leave me alone.
How did that guy not even see me there? Jesus. Shit, that's not good. So your buddy died.
I can be useful. I know where's what you're looking for. Please leave me alone. Please don't kill me. I can tell you everything. Here, go and take. That's all I have.
Alright, that was the last of Chapman's Forest Biovac. Oh, dang. I think there's some trapped in, Native Americans here. What? Oh no, it doesn't look like there's anybody in here. Why that door's bolted shut? Alright, I think that's everything. I can go ahead and use the burn settlement skill. Awesome. I think the game is having trouble getting me to auto travel. Able to get to that area. Right. Put all this crap back into the camp. No, I want those. Sweet, I got a stag pelt. we arrived. I'm going to add an order for them to make smoked meat. Okay, I'm going to take out these guys and then call it a night. I think this camp is part of the mission that I'm on. Right, yeah, I'm headed over to the wood gathering camp. That's even what that is. I feel like the guy I talked to said he's all about gathering wood for some reason. Wants to build a lot here. If that's the case, I'm definitely glad I'm taking him out. There's more guys. Really inaccurate. Right, that was easy enough. The rest of these dudes went. Damn it. Shouldn't have killed that guy. I was supposed to interrogate him. Oh well. Pale faces. That's a good word for the enemy. Well, my new objective is just to intimidate pale faces. I can do that. Right. I might be able to recruit this town, because this is not the same town I first encountered. Those guys were down here. Wonder if they meant I needed 2 villages to join me, or I needed 2 more. But anyway, I'll find out after I acquire this camp over here. Alright, let's see what this guy has to say. Awesome. And now I have 2 towns. Alright. What if it's this other camp again? They don't want to join me. Okay, we'll just end the episode. Grab that other camp up to the northwest. Then they'll join me. What the hell is this camp? Alright. Go ahead and open some of the peace pipe. Save it, I guess. Take a quick look at what's in the inventory here. Not much. And this will be the end for Let's Play This Land Is My Land, Episode 7. Thank you for watching, and I will see you for the next episode.